thing. You're going to make me...
Turn the sound on.
Oh my God, yes, the microphone's on. It only happened once. Well, twice, but we won't talk about it. Okay. You ready?
I am.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm James, your everyday cook, cooking the classics with Miss Judy Brown Scott.
Hello, how are you?
And for today's episodes, we're actually going to make salads that we used to make in the tea room 3 ways. So we're doing chicken salad, crab salad, and cucumber salad.
Right.
On this episode. Because
Yes.
we already made the wedding cookies and the cheese crackers.
Exactly.
We're basically going nostalgic with all the classic recipes we used to make for the tea room. And we're actually going to have a tea party at the end of the day. And that's your reward.
Yes. And please subscribe.
Well, I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, well,
Before you come cook with us,
you need to subscribe.
you also need to like this video. You need to share it. You also need to comment about the recipes and then click the notification bell so you can come cook with us again. Come cook with us.
Come cook with us.
She'll get it. We're working.
I'm elderly, so.
All right. So the first salad that we're going to make is chicken salad.
Yes.
And this was pretty popular.
Yeah.
It was the most requested.
Yeah.
And what I've done in advance of this, because we have a lot to do today, I have already cooked chicken breasts in the oven on a sheet tray, like we did the wedding cookies and the cheese crackers and wedding cookies. You can put this in the mixer when it's still warm, and that kind of creates a shredded texture.
Right.
But these are cold, so I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to be your sous chef.
Okay.
So as we do ingredients, you can mix. So let's.
I can mix.
But tell them what we have while I kind of get things going.
We have parsley, complete seasoning. You can put any kind of nuts in there. You can put almonds, walnuts, pecans. We have leftover pecans from the wedding cookies. So we're actually going to use those.
Forgot the knife.
And pickle relish, spring onions, celery, and grapes. Some people like grapes. Some people like
No grapes.
no grapes, and they put green or red or sliced apple. So today we're just going to put the red grapes in there to give it a little bit of color, and also mayonnaise. Mayonnaise from 6 to 8 tablespoons.
Heaping
Tablespoons, because we have these chicken breasts and we want a good coat on them. So you don't want them too dry.
Nothing's worse than dry chicken salad.
But the flavor that's in the chicken is actually garlic and complete seasoning and olive oil. And so you bake them in the oven for...
At 350 for about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how thick your breasts are. And again, guys, remember the techniques I've been teaching you is when you're chopping items, you want a firm grip on your knife. Remember, we're rocking like a boat, and then we're also holding our fingers back so we don't nick ourselves. So I will chop this up for you and add it to your bowl, and you can continue to mix. But we forgot Mr. Bench Scraper to transfer our ingredients. So it makes it easier so we don't cut ourselves. So I'll continue to cut this up. Do you want to add some of the complete seasoning and the other stuff while I do this?
I do.
It's behind you, my dear. Do you need measuring spoons? Or no? You want to eyeball it? I did not. We're eyeballing.
Did not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I figured we could live on the wild side today.
Okay. So we're doing 3 tablespoons of pickle relish. We're doing half a cup of pecans.
Pecans. How do you say it? Pecan.
Pecans. Whichever part of the South you're in. Okay, parsley. Actually, you can put as much parsley as you want, but I would say probably a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon.
Because it's dried, so it's not as earthy as fresh. And I'm just cubing up these chicken breasts. We have 6 of them.
A tablespoon of complete seasoning.
And what's in the complete seasoning? It looks like onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, salt, pepper.
Right.
And I think it's oregano.
Garlic.
Yeah, garlic.
Oregano. So all of this is mixed.
They can see it overhead. You don't have to.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
Okay.
remember, see, they see it right there. Oh, it wasn't recording overhead. Son of a gun. All right, we're recording overhead now. You can see it.
Okay.
So recap what we did.
So we've added chunks of the chicken, parsley, complete seasoning,
Relish.
pecans.
Pecans.
We're now going to add onion, celery, and the grapes.
As soon as I can get this chopped. And make sure our mic is on, our camera's on. It's a lot.
It's a lot to remember.
And our breakfast is kicking in.
Did we finish it?
No, we have another bottle.
All right.
We're getting this party started. All right, I'm almost done.
Okay.
And the great thing is I actually made this chicken for my lunches this week, and I always forget my lunch. So that's why I have this chicken. So it's perfect for chicken salad.
Right, exactly.
If you have any leftover rotisserie chicken, and you did like a supermarket shop where you bought a rotisserie chicken, you could also shred that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what we had, and this is what we're making.
And it makes so much. So if you're going to a dinner party and you need a dish, this is perfect.
All right, so you want the green onions next?
Green onions, celery, and grapes.
Now, I forget how we used to make it. Do I cut it down the middle or no?
Yeah,
Or you want
cut
them
it down the middle.
Okay.
You want everything small and bite-sized.
Okay.
Tea parties are dainty, and so you don't like big chunks of stuff. I like to shred my chicken because it's
Easier to eat a little bit.
easier to eat.
But I didn't cook this same day.
I know. So,
So you don't want a piece like that?
no.
Okay. Don't do that if you're cooking for a crowd. But
Right, yeah.
we're just being goofy. It's our day to cook together. All right, so 3 celery stalks.
Yes.
Okay. And then how many green onions?
Just one.
1? Okay. And you can use red onion, right? You can use yellow onion or just a green onion?
No, the green onion, and use it from the stalk
All the way up to the end?
all the way to the end.
So white and green part.
Right.
And it's 1 because it's pretty big.
Yes. And that just gives you enough bite.
And I'm actually going to have this because it is pretty big. And then Maggie's here seeing what she can get. Which
Mag.
that's what she gets. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so got this. And the green onion because it's milder than like a strong red onion or
Right.
anything like that. Okay.
Now, what I usually do is I throw this in the mixer
Oh, with the mayonnaise.
with the mayonnaise.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you did do that.
And it's finer and it doesn't fall out of your croissant that you might want to put it on.
But we're not doing that today, right? Okay.
It's chunky today.
It's chunky. Do you want me to stir? Are you tired from stirring?
No, I'm good.
I mean, I don't want to have to do all the work today.
You need to cut the grapes.
Yes. Okay. Yes, ma'am. And we're going to do a version with grapes and without grapes because we normally don't do grapes, but some people like grapes. So we're going to give people options because this is their salad. We're everyday cooks, so they can do whatever they want.
Right.
How many grapes do you think? Like 12? Like a dozen?
Yeah, you want to cut them in.
Halves?
I cut them in fours. I know.
Okay.
That's why I put it in the mixer because it does
It
that
smashes
work
them up.
for me.
Okay, work smarter, not harder. Got it. But I can do this for you really quick. Yeah, because they're bite-sized. They're almost the same size as the chicken, which is
Exactly.
smart. So, Be careful. We're not in a rush.
Guys usually have big mouths and women have small mouths. So
Don't look at me when you
that's
say
why
that.
we have the itty bitty
Bites.
bites.
Okay.
We want to look dainty. Just saying.
Just saying. As Matt would say, you just say a lot. All right. Do we need more mayonnaise or no?
I think we're pretty good.
Do you want to grab a spoon and see how it tastes?
No.
Why? We don't taste test?
I'm going to let you taste
Oh,
test.
okay. All right.
You're the one that's gone down nostalgia lane. I did this for 30-some years.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying I was going
I'm
to
pretty used to it.
20-something years I've had this chicken
Mhm.
salad. All right. And then do you want to grab that other big bowl so we can put half the chicken salad for the grapes? Maggie, go, baby.
No.
Maggie, go. She always wants to be a guest star.
Okay, we're going to do
Got it?
half.
Yeah. Is that half? Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. You don't. I'm here. That's half. There you go.
Okay. It smells so yummy. I would usually put this on a little croissant or any kind of little biscuit.
I'll taste this while you do that.
Or just a piece of bread with lettuce on it. Whatever floats your boat.
That's perfect. Exactly how I remember.
Really?
I'm not eating that one. I don't like the grapes. But it's good. So we still have 2 other salads to make. We're going to finish this. Oops, did I miss one?
Yes.
Sorry. We're going to do crab salad next and cucumber salad, and then we'll continue to work on our tea party.
Voila.
We'll be right back. Ready? You want cheers before we start again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers to our breakfast. Hey guys, we are back. We've just finished our chicken salad 2 ways with grapes, which you actually brought up a good point. The sweetness is nice with the savory chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I might try that. Now we're doing crab salad.
Yes.
And it's crab with a K because it's technically not crab. You could use crab if you're rich. We are not. So we're using crab.
Faux crab.
Faux crab. So you can use the logs that you can cut up.
Mm-hmm.
We have a preference that we kind of like the chunks, right? Or do you want chopped up a little bit more?
Chopped up a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
Only because tea party, bite size.
Okay.
That's
So there's a Y behind.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we going to put in this crab salad while I do this?
We are going to put some more complete seasoning. We're going to put parsley. And we need dill.
Oh, I forgot mise en place. That's why you mise en place. I will get it from the fridge because you don't know where it's at. But that's why you want everything in its place so you don't forget an ingredient, which I've done a couple times. I'm trying to teach everyday cooks. You need to be prepared for what you're doing.
Right.
Is that
and
good?
Mayonnaise,
Mayonnaise.
celery, spring onion, lemon,
And dill.
and a little sprinkle of dill.
That you don't forget. Okay. So, I've chopped it. Is that good enough?
This is perfect.
Okay. So use Mr. Bench Scraper there. So we don't cut ourselves. That's kind of why we do that. All right. So I'll cut up the celery while you kind of add some other ingredients.
Yes.
Now, do you want me to cut these down the...
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to use a little teaspoon of complete seasoning.
And this is kind of the great thing about these salads that we're making. We can kind of reuse ingredients that, with a different protein, to say the least, or a vegetable like the cucumber salad, and we can all reuse the ingredients.
Exactly. We're going to use a little teaspoon of parsley.
There's your celery, 2 stalks.
Celery.
I'm going to cut this guy in half because he's a big one. I didn't chop it up enough? No? I'm guessing no.
it's good.
Okay. And you don't have to go as fast as I'm chopping. We're just hungry.
Yeah.
We want lunch to be ready. And we got a lot to film today, so we are trying to get through this together.
Exactly.
But the great thing about this, you don't have to do this the day of. It's actually better when all the salads kind of sit. Yeah, so you don't have to rush. If you're having a party, you don't have to do this the day
You
of.
can make this way ahead of time.
Yeah.
Have it ready. When I have a little party at my house for 30-some people, it's so much easier to go ahead and do this way ahead of time.
So I do.
All you have to do is set it out.
Yeah. So I do about a half a lemon zest. That's what I add. That's my modification.
Perfect.
And also a little bit of lemon juice. But zest your lemon before you juice it because you can't reverse.
Right, yeah.
All right, so I just do like a little bit.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Yum.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise.
Heaping tablespoons. That's like 4 tablespoons.
Heaping.
And then how much dill do you want? Like a couple stalks? Because you don't want it dilly salad. You want
yeah,
taste
I
of
would
crab.
say 2.
Okay. And you can use dried dill, just like we use dried parsley. But if you have fresh dill, it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to use this with our cucumber salad too.
Yes.
So we're not just buying one ingredient for one dish. You can reuse it.
Reuse it for all of these dishes.
All right, so I'll chop this up.
This is great for a spring party, birthday party, just having it.
I also do this salad when I do a crab boil. So there's like a cold version of seafood
Right.
and then like a hot version. There you go. There's your
Thank
dill.
you so much.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. You want to taste test this one?
I will. There you go.
Okay, thank you. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
What I like about it is the lemon.
It's a little like a freshness to it that brightens it up because we have the
I like
fresh
that.
dill. We used dried seasonings, but the lemon and the dill freshens it up. So
Very good.
there you have it. There's our crab salad. So we'll clean up and we'll do our cucumber salad.
Exactly. 10 minutes. We're
Not
done.
even.
Yeah.
I mean, we're efficient. We've been doing this for a little bit.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can put this on croissant or a little piece of bread or just eat it by itself.
I wish you would have said that before I walked away, but okay.
Okay.
Well, welcome back. We just did dishes, got cleaned up a little bit. Now we're making our cucumber salad, but I thought we were making it as like a salad, but we're going to do it as more like a layered sandwich with like a spread.
Right. Exactly.
We'll put the other salads on bread behind the scenes because nobody wants to watch us do that.
Yeah.
But we're going to show you how to assemble this version of the cucumber salad.
Right.
So we have cucumbers, which I'm going to start to work on, but you tell them what else we have.
Okay. So we're mixing cream cheese and mayonnaise. So we've got 8 ounces of cream cheese.
Room temp. I
Room
still had it in the
temp.
fridge, so I put it in the microwave for just a little bit just to soften it up. My bad.
And then we're going to add mayonnaise to that.
How much?
About a tablespoon and a half.
So it's more cream cheese because you want it more like a spread.
Right.
Okay.
So we're going to kind of mix this up.
And while she's doing that, I'm chopping up some dill that we use in our crab salad.
Best thing about these little salads that we have is that when you buy the ingredients, you can make all of these different things with those ingredients.
So what did we end up making from like one course of chicken salad? We did tuna salad, we did shrimp salad, we did crab salad. Not today, but back in the day.
Right, yeah.
We did crab salad, cucumber salad. We had a lot of things.
We're going to do a 1/4 of a teaspoon of complete seasoning. And then parsley, a pinch of parsley.
1 green onion.
And dill, 1 green onion.
I almost cut myself. That's why you have to pay attention to what you're doing.
And he's the cook.
All right, so here's your, in here?
Right.
Okay. Because it's going to be our paste, right, for the salads.
Right. Exactly.
And then I will, how thin do you want these, like that?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll get working on our bread while you finish that.
Okay.
So.
But I always told my culinary students, if you're in the food business, you'll never go hungry.
Well, yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, we've put on some
And
pounds.
it's a rewarding career, actually.
How am I doing this? Like
You're-
squares?
You're cutting off the crust.
Well, I know that, but I want to make sure I do it right.
Yeah.
So.
We're going to use, today we're using pumpernickel, plain white bread, and rye. And you're going to cut it in half.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, tea party bite size
Got it.
little sandwiches.
I forgot about our tea party.
Right.
All right, so I'm just cutting these off. And actually, I've taught them before, don't use a regular knife. You want a serrated knife because then it crushes the bread.
Right, exactly.
And Maggie is here, so I'll give her a piece of bread. Come on, Mags. Hold on.
So we've mixed all these other ingredients up. You can spread them on your little pieces of bread and then add the cucumbers on top.
And that's how we're going to make our sandwich.
Or you can cut up your cucumbers in little itty bitty pieces and put them in your spread. And you can do it that way too. So there's 2 different ways that you can do this. And they're very refreshing and yummy.
Cool as a cucumber.
Cool as a cucumber, which you are.
Yeah,
For
too
sure.
cool for school. All right, before I hurt myself. Again. And we can make croutons from all this bread, actually.
Yes,
we
you can. So don't throw anything away. I keep cake scraps when I bake to make cake pops.
I'm hungry.
And I use cake scraps for little desserts, which we're going to show you later.
Hold on, Mags. I forgot our offset spatula. We did not mise en place today. We were... Spatula. All right. So let's show them how to make a little sandwich. So
Okay.
just take a little bit of this. Is that too much?
No, you need a little bit more.
More? There's 2 sides. I was going to do both sides. That way
Oh,
it sticks
okay.
together.
Sure.
I mean, you're the boss, but just living in your world. All right, so you do the 2 sides of bread.
Uh-huh.
Camera's on, right? Okay, great.
Yeah. Sounds on.
Sounds on. 3.
3. Perfect.
And that's a nice little bite.
There's your little cucumber sandwich.
And then you don't have to cut them, but if you want to even do them smaller.
You
So
can.
we're going to try it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to build these off camera.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Bon appetit.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Cheers. That is really good.
is it good?
Uh-huh. So we're going to continue to eat and build, and we'll be back.